What's going on, BosstedMob family? So today is like the first week of quarantine. So before I get into this video, for those who are watching, definitely stay safe. Make sure your family and friends are also safe and they're abiding by all the rules that are going on to try and combat this thing. And if you are sick and somehow watching this, I hope you get better. But anyways, with the coronavirus going on, we've been stuck in the house. I've been doing a lot of housework. As you can see, I'm making progress. That's always good. And I'm about to go on a social distancing cruise because on the list of things you can still do, driving your car was good, which is great for us car people because we can still go out and drive. But what that means is we can't get out the car, we can't mingle, do all that jazz. So it's gonna be a show up at the location, let's go do this cruise and go from there. So anyways, I'm gonna potentially film this first ever social distancing COVID-19 cruise and share with you guys. So stay tuned while I go, and I'm already late, so I need to hurry up and get going, get some gas in the car, and meet everyone at the starting location. That was super close, guys. I almost didn't make it to the cruise. I literally got there and they left, so I had to catch them, but I did. So all is good. Now at some point, I need to figure out how to set up my GoPro to try and get some shots. I'd say a pretty awesome lineup, guys. There's a lot of dope cars here. I love M3s. Oh my goodness, especially the E90s. A clean E90 Gen E M3 like this one right here is such a beautiful thing. Such a beautiful thing. So I wasted a shit ton of gas to come all the way down for them to drive back up towards my house. Whatever. I mean, I haven't been out the house, so I'm not gonna overly complain. But it was like, dang, if I knew you guys were gonna come up this way, I would have just waited for you guys to come up. Anyways, I think we're just heading up to the actual route, so we're kind of just on pedestrian roads right now. So once we get to some of the B roads, I'll get the GoPro strapped. That was exhilarating. Also, guys, I ended up leaving my micro SD for my GoPro. It wouldn't be a Travis production if I didn't do something wrong. And well, no GoPro footage from me. Gosh, and what's so bad is I methodically put them all in the case, put the case next to the GoPro so that I would grab the case and the GoPro when I left. Well, I grabbed the GoPro and left the case. I don't really know how I did that, especially considering the case was right by it, but I did. That's what happens when you're behind, you're late, and you're in a rush. You do things like this. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'll try my best. Stay tuned. sure if that cop was after any of my friends, but I know he wasn't after me. He was rolling. I can't tell if anyone in our group got pulled over. I don't really know how we would have, but it was just random that all the cops and ambulances were going that way, and all of a sudden a cop came this way, but we look good. So, who cares? To Boosted B, part of the Boosted Mob family, his M sits so freaking tough, man. Like, the squat, the width of the wheels, man, his car looks mean. It got the red rims on it. I'm a big fan of the spec he put together on this. I think it's sitting on KWV3. It's a bad son of a B, man. It really is. Hopefully we actually get to the driving road soon. We've kind of just been putt-putting for a while back to, I've never been back this far, to be honest, when I go and do some of my routes. So I'm excited to see what this route entails, but I guess we will find out. Incredibly nice people on this road, though. People are like getting over into the emergency lane because they see we're all in one unit to let us stay together as a pack, such that we're going at a little bit higher speed than they are. You don't see that often. I guess that's the respect back on the country roads, but we still have been going straight for like ever. I'm trying to hit some windy roads. I don't know how long we have to go straight before we decide to go on to like an off route. I don't know where we're going, but we've been going straight. I feel like we're almost in Oklahoma. Like, this is crazy. But I'll let you know when we finally decide to make a turn somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally made a turn. I am making a left turn on what I believe is going to be the start of some windy roads. Ooh, look at these turn actions. See that wheel turn in? Oh, this is going to be a beautiful thing, I hope. I don't really know if this road looks like it goes too far, but I know we're turning now, so we must be getting to the fun stuff. Every time I do a selfie, man, it's just like the most disappointing moment when you go to start a video and then snapshot selfie. But one thing that's really cool about BMWs is that they have, or at least most of the European cars, they have those European brakes, which means that when you're really on the brakes, these extra lights come on and signal some flashing, which is like, yo, we're about to really stop, which really saves other drivers from knowing like how much of the intensity of braking are we about to witness. I think all cars should have that. I don't know why it's not a standard. Quite a lot of cars here. Quite a lot of cars. Love the way this car sounds. It is so addicting to hear the intake noise, the supercharger whine, and then the exhaust come on. Listen to those downshifts, boys. Crispy. Ooh. Gotta love it. Not the fastest thing, but it is a darn boatload of fun. We're turning all right, but not the rate of speed that I'm looking to do. I don't know what route we call this. We call this the Explorer route. This is not the high-speed HPDE route, that is for sure. But it's quite the lineup. We turning though, boys. We are turning. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like I want to go fast, but then I don't want to get too close because then I get peppered. It's a bad place to be. There's like a huge group of cars that I'm not seeing that I saw originally got stuck at the light, but there's an E92 that got stuck at the light. He's with us, so I don't know if they just abandoned the cruise or never caught up, which doesn't really make sense. But it looks like we're back in kind of some of the pedestrian roads, really randomly out in the middle of these B roads. It's so weird. But the drive has been pretty good so far. I apologize, I still can't get a lot of like full tilt through the corners. I think I was averaging about 90 plus miles per hour back there. It's pretty cool. This car seriously makes you feel pretty in tune, I would say. Still, as I recently did that Lamborghini review, probably still nowhere near as like confident as that Huracan did, only because that thing like made the car fear immune. You still fear in this car, but you're still incredibly confident. Like you're teetering that edge. Whereas the Lambo, it's like you can hit the edge, or the edge is so far away you can't really get to the point to where you feel fear. I don't know, but yeah, that's all I'm really trying to say. I'm not really saying much.
This car's ready to ride.
Oh yeah, I don't want to be behind Jim. I don't want to be behind him.
I'm Korean. I'm not Chinese. All right.
I'm talking about your tires, man.
I'm getting blasted by the other way in front of me.
Yeah, Brandon is pelted me. I was like, holy smokes. I saw them all turn. They went to the route.
We're missing a few people.
My friend Boosted Jim let me borrow his GoPro, so I will be able to get some recording on the second half of this drive. Pretty excited about that. We'll see how it goes. I think we're waiting for some of the people to catch up because there's a couple lights we hit. And we kind of got split up. As I was saying earlier with a couple of the cars that weren't behind us, I saw a couple arrived, but I still don't see the M2 and the M4 CS. So I think we're waiting on those. finished up the drive. I hope Boosted Greg got some good footage of me kind of on this last route of the Flying J. It was pretty fun, nonetheless. Very cool time. I felt like I did a lot faster than usual on the route, so I'm pretty happy about that. I guess the more I run it, the quicker I should get. So now I'm gonna go ahead and head home and get this video edited for you guys.